Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. My name is Tufel. Today we are continuing our journey with MLB 25. We are now currently on day 8 of Season 2 of Road to the Show. For a quick recap, if this is your first time stopping in. This is my first MLB game since 2018. Parts of the games and the mechanics have obviously changed, so we began this series on a lower difficulty to get used to and relearn how to play. As we have progressed, we have continued to increase difficulty over time with the ultimate goal of trying to win a World Series on the highest difficulty before our player retires. If you enjoy this content and would like to follow this MLB series or maybe the growth of this channel, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. And for anyone interested, I am currently live streaming, working towards my affiliate. You can find me at Tufel41 over on Twitch. You can also, I also live stream other content most evenings. So feel free to turn on those live notifications in case you want to know when I go live and you feel like hanging out or supporting the channel. You can also follow my links on my Twitch page where you can find me at Tufel41 on Instagram, TikTok, and as well over on Kick. And as the channel grows and my setup improves, I will be multi-streaming and posting content across all of these platforms. But again, I want to thank everyone for stopping in and hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on Day 8 of Season 2 of MLB 25 Road to the Show. Get the stream pulled up. Chat pulled up. Volume turned down. There she be. How's everyone doing? It's a beautiful, beautiful day here, and well, I mean it's sunny here in Florida today, but we actually got some rain coming, so it's getting quite cloudy. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're batting a .452, 123 hits on a 13 streak, 19 home runs, and 72 RBIs. We are 62 and 53, 7.5 games behind, 5-5 over the last 10 on a 3 streak. We are up to an AV5 overall. Yeah, we're still in August. We're pretty... Yeah, we're just over the halfway point. Got the Rangers next. Let's do it. Z-Ram. Can't forget practice. Ooh. Ooh. Gotta get that stealing up. We got a show to put on.
Jay Mann has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Josh Young. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, Mann. They take the force out, and that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score.
That was like the slowest underhand throw I've ever seen.
The early lead, Mann will hit next. Mann was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster.
Get there, get there, get there.
And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Here's Alex
Respect
Bregman.
my authority.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Double steal. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. 1 run across. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He almost didn't make it to second.
First, extending their lead.
He was all over that one.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
On to the 3rd inning. And now the first baseman, Miguel Blanco. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Singer back to work. That one
Perfect.
ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
I like the beach.
Mann stands at second with no outs. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Boog, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
In the dirt, but kept close. 1 out and a runner at second. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. He's trying for third the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
I like it.
From second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. 1 out, bases empty.
Up by 6.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox
come on.
Nation, but There is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Man at first with one gone. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Man at first, one gone. Snap throw to first. Man back on a dive.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. A swing and a soft liner. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Base is empty, 1 away.
This is starting to look like Delta ass. Holy hell.
Doubled twice and single.
Up by 10.
Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And that one
perfect.
Hammered.
That's 3 in 1 game.
That's back there. Into
nice.
The monster seats and gone.
I like it. Castle.
A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 13-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Up next for the Rangers, Michael A. Taylor.
Totally
we talk
convicted.
About elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 1 strike away. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Taylor races for second, and he's got his 2nd double of the game. Back to the top of the order now. And
it'd be comical if all of a sudden they just came back.
Blanco. Out to short. Man. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox slugged their way to a win in this one. Man had a great showing in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
3 of those hits were pretty good.
Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
All right. Went 4 for 5 with a home run, single, 2 RBIs, and 4 runs. 3rd on Red Sox with 65 runs. 1st in OPS. 4 and 5 is a lot better than 1 and 4. Three for 5. 2 home runs. 3 for 4, 2 for 4.
Jay Mann comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And next for the Red Sox, Jay Mann. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. One runs in.
Get out of here with that weak shit.
And the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Slow ass changeup.
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now.
Lead off magic.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's Alex Bregman. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Martinez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Hard ground ball for base stop. One runs in.
Meep, meep.
To the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
You're never gonna catch me.
Back inside Fenway Park. Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball. Mann slings to first and quickly one away in the second. One out, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. Carter going back.
Oh, hit the wall.
And it hits off the
Wasn't
monster.
expecting that.
Throws to second. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
Sounded like
Anytime
he
you
jammed
smoke
me a
the
little
ball
bit.
off the wall,
I
you
thought it was
kinda
just going to
think
pop right
about
up.
what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, I thought I was going to pop out.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Alex Bregman. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
I didn't think he was going to hit it. I thought he was going to strike out or get walked.
For the Rangers.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tap back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Comes home with it. There's one.
Nice.
A double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense
Nice.
to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Two out, space is empty.
That was actually a really good double play.
That's off the mark. 1-0.
I was going to say, if you're
Red
throwing that
Sox by
fastball, be
2.
careful.
Bouncer to Young. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. The Red Sox 4 and the Rangers 2. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. On the ground, man. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging.
Guy's just taking his time ordering lunch before he throws the ball.
To be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jay Mann.
Good
on
pitch.
the corner for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
On the ground to third.
Front of it.
Slings to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look
of it.
so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. This could end it. Ripped
Sure
right.
won't.
And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So next to hit for Texas, Justin Foscue.
Bastard cranks a home run.
Tying run at the plate.
Oh.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he'll put it away.
I couldn't find the ball.
And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series. Man, really stood out in this win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Said dude hits home run to tie it up. He swings and pops it up in the air. I thought for a second he did. 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, an RBI, and 2 runs. 6 for 9 with a home run, 3 RBIs for the series. Third on the Red Sox with 123 hits. 64 and 53. Second in the AL East. Durant, 1 for 3. Arenado, 1 for 2. 1 for 4. Leadoff Magic.
Jay Mann has been on
I think we only have
fire
one
lately,
more
riding a 15-game hitting
hitting perk
streak.
to
He's
unlock.
quickly becoming the talk of the league.
Or that might be the last one.
It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's
I know we have a lot of the
Tavares.
base running ones left to unlock.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now here is Jay Mann. Mann measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Perfect.
And there's a hit. And now
That
to
guy can,
aboard.
good swinging going on.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
Looks like it's going to start raining soon.
Boston strands a pair. We played an inning. No score.
So just so everyone's aware, I do tend during storms here
Next up for Texas,
lose
Justin
power
Foscue.
or internet.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground
So
in the
hopefully we
infield.
don't get cut off.
Should be an inning-ending double play. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second.
If we do get cut
Catcher
off,
with the pop time that leaves
we'll
Jaws
see what
on the
happens.
floor. This might
See
get
what I can do.
interesting, Boo.
Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rangers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the monster. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. Runner at second. Nobody out. Runner takes off for third. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Swing and a line drive, base hit into
Yes,
left
sir.
field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Man at first, 1 away.
Still up by 1. Just munching on that pretzel.
And that one fouled off.
Amazing, when I first started, those pitches were fast
And
to
a
me,
pitch.
and now they're so slow. I have a hard time hitting them.
Devers leads off first with 1 away. Way inside.
Later, bro.
One deep left
Perfect.
field and forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. His 21st of the year. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann.
Up by 8.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
It's always the triple.
Check swing. He went too far.
Oh, come
on. Mann working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
So
Too late.
the foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh,
No outs. Runner on
best
second.
pitch I'm going to
Plenty
see.
of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense
That one made me
to
nervous.
score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Man at second. Misses outside, and that's ball 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One comes in from second, and they now lead by 9. Here's Alex Bregman.
Had to put some work in
What
that
about the
bat.
fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting.
Runner breaks for third. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. One down. Nolan Arenado up next for the Red Sox. Mann takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a ball line to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 11-1.
Wow. Back-to-back games like this. Last one was what, 13-2?
Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That sounded creepy. I like me some cycle.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Aww.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Allen.
And now it's going to be Leody Taveras.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Mann. And that'll do it.
That was awkward.
Mann was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Alright, we went 4 for 5 with a home run, single, 3 RBIs, 3 runs, and a stolen base. That was a mouthful. 10 for 14 of the series with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. First in the American League in WAR, first on the Red Sox with 32 stolen bases. We got 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 for 4, 2 for 4. The Royals. Royale with cheese. Let's do it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Jay Mann.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Mann wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's Alex Bregman. And they're all loaded up.
Thank you, mate.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Over to Bowers, that's 2. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Michael Conforto. Ground ball left side. Mann. Throws to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Up by 2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
I'm feeling trapped on base.
First and second, no outs.
Devers is in front of me, and he's very slow.
Devers, the lead runner at second.
I really don't
Mann
want to get into a double play here.
Out. Here comes
I have
the
to
pitch.
steal.
Runner breaks for second. Garcia gets it
But
to
if it's
first.
a line drive, I'm
One
screwed.
gone, bottom of the third inning.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a
Put it right where it needed to go.
Jonathan India at the plate. The Red Sox could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason.
It's getting dark outside really fast.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the
really
best teams
fast.
rise to the moment.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 down.
The bat, number 7.
1 out, base is empty.
I wish you guys could see this cloud moving
So,
in.
Boog, you went
It
to
is gnarly
college in
looking.
this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought
took my eye
standing room
off that.
tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see
shouldn't have
the
swung.
Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Thank you for sharing. I definitely took my eye off that pitch last second.
Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox 4 and the Royals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Up 3.
Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann.
Oh,
And first offering is
that
fouled off.
cut
You know,
last
these Red
minute.
Sox, simply put, are
That was a
producing
good
lot
pitch.
of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6
Just like last game.
90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
That first pitch was nice.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman, Allen.
Looked like he was going to drop right in and just swept right out.
And now here is Michael Massey.
That kid, that little boy in the crowd behind him right there looks so uninterested.
Hit on the ground to short. Jumps, throws, it's there.
Ooh,
That's a
just
great
got
play.
there.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Two out, space is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The Royals down to their final strike. Line drive, knocks it down. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
That was a good try.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So a man at first. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home. Mann extended the hitting streak in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
All right, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a run. First on average in the Red Sox, 4 for my last game. 66 and 53. Two for 3 with a home run, 1 for 3 with a home run, 1 for 4. Knowledge. Looking good.
J. Mann has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. Witt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out to short, Mann. Zips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Royals leave 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Tune right in, wouldn't miss it for the Wordle.
And here is J. Mann.
This guy's a threat from both sides of
Up
the plate.
by 2.
Lugo measures 6 feet 4 inches, 36 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Ooh, I was really late on that one.
Foul down the left side.
That was a good pitch too. Shouldn't have swung at that one.
Fouled off. Laser could be trouble.
Mini-me, quit
Around
humping
first,
the
heading for
laser.
To second, pulls him off the bag. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 out, runner at second. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Pickoff throw.
He's safe.
Keep messing around. You know, throw that bitch in the outfield.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Right side. Weimer moving under it. 2 away. Cut off. Throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
And working on them wind sprints.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. This to third.
Nope.
They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Royals nothing.
Wow. You would not believe it. It's 3 p.m. right now.
2 out, space is empty.
That is wild. Perfect.
Line drive,
you
Adam in
bastard.
center field. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Nick Lofton. The Red Sox looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Swing and a ground ball.
That was a stutter.
And he's out.
Don't you start. Having a good day in the box, don't you start.
Man measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself.
Getting nervous,
to
the
bag,
wind is
and
picking
that'll
up.
do it. And the Red Sox leave 1, and it remains 5-2.
I'm just waiting for it to come across my screen. Connect to internet. Alright, up by 3.
Back here in Boston, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop,
Up by 4.
Man. Ground
That was
ball to
weak.
middle, that's a base hit.
But I'll take it.
And the leadoff man aboard.
I'll take it.
The batter, number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Runner takes off. Cut on and lifted in the air. It
Oh,
gets
shit.
down a base hit. Relay throw to second.
God
They take
damn
the
it.
force out and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and
Absolutely.
the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Because 99.9% of the time, that right there is a fly out.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey.
Those guys were like, psych. Got him.
This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. Man. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox add another to their winning streak. Man, get that hitting streak going.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
I had 2 hits. A double and a single's a good day. You want me to crank 6 home runs every game? Alright, 2 for 4 with a double and a single. 4 for 8. For the series, second on the Red Sox with 137 hits. First in average. Alright, Devers 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. 2 for 4 with a home run, 1 for 2 with a home run. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Almost went to the wrong screen. Still got 1 to play.
Back here in Boston. And now the shortstop, Jay Mann.
How you doing?
Reagan's back to work. That's out
Right
to
to
center
him.
field. Mullins gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball.
I needed my bat to be a little higher.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Michael
Little
Garcia
higher.
steps in for the Royals. The Red Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
You ain't kidding.
Up the middle, man. One up, one down.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
2 outs, base is empty. Man, in his second season, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Sorry, I had to delete something in chat. Freaking spam bots.
Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed.
I got 8 triples. Nice. Way late.
Fought off foul.
And I went the wrong way. This way. I shouldn't have spoken like that. I'm just taking myself out of this because I'm worried about the internet. I'm watching the window. I got
That
spam
one
bots in my
hammered
chat.
Center field, going back on this one.
I was gonna say, no way I
Missed
got
it.
that.
3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Royals nothing.
I need to lock back in.
1 out, base is empty. Jonathan India at the plate. On the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, base is empty.
Tied up.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
He's doing a good job.
Those swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 down,
One boy
base
came to
is
play
empty.
today.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps.
Just
They
not enough
practice
oomph
this,
today.
And when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back in Boston, ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
I wouldn't watch too much Indiana Jones. Watch this beautiful double right off his bat. Told you.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases.
Ah,
Now he
told
turns
you.
and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That will probably be down by 1.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Yep, down by 1.
1 out. Runner at second. Man getting ready to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as
Don't
he's
care.
hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Nope.
Right side, hard hit.
I got excited.
He steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice
Was
job
way
of
in
the
front of
pitcher
it.
to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman.
8-1 over the last games doesn't sound bad to me.
right side of the infield. Fermin gets there. He's under it. And that'll do it. The Royals claim the win here behind
Can't
some
win 'em
great
all.
pitching and defense.
We still don't have to worry about hearing that damn
with a
streak anymore.
Less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from
I
him
mean,
to have
I don't
better
want
results as a team.
to have a hitless day, but it's so annoying when you keep hearing about the streak. Four for 12 for the series. 39 doubles. Leopard print banner. They call me gold member. I like gold. Oh. I really want to do the durability though. 'Cause I'm absolutely worried I'm going to get hurt again. I'm just out on another 2 months. Damn. Second half of the lineups. Fucking little cold right now.
Jay Mann, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
The Pirates.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Artemiti.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Jay Mann. Oviedo back to work. And it's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I'm slicing it, I'm dicing.
Now it's
I was
Alex
on top
Bregman.
of that too. I'm surprised it hit like that.
Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
Mother.
Gloves it to second, 2. It
3.
beats him back to first. It's a triple play.
Sure
So
was.
how about 3 for 1? It's a triple play and an unorthodox one at that.
Well, I'm not even going to try to break this one down right now because, to be honest, I'm still processing what
That's
just
worst
happened.
case scenario.
Clearly some very questionable base running, and I'm sure they are going to be searching for answers themselves. That was set up to be a big inning.
Back to the top of the order now. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
I said that works every time unless someone gets lined out like that. And there's not much you can do.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Man sends it to first. That's it out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
First and third, 1 down.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying, and it's gone. and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Back here at PNC Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Mann. First pitch misses.
I hate when this guy pitches.
Oh, great stop.
I'm always in front of it.
And very nicely done for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
His release is so far off the plate, it makes it really hard just to track it. Oh, ball tied up. Here's a double.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, safe, and that's his third hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down. Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox.
Down 2.
He's already homered here in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And downstairs. Grounded to Gorman. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home. Mann made a big contribution despite the loss.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
2 for 4 with a home run, single, 3 RBIs and a run. 4 home runs over the last 10 games. 11 doubles. 13 RBIs. Two for 3, 0 for 4, 0 for 2.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jay Mann. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner
sure
makes
is.
the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily. The relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox the early lead. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So stepping in for Boston, Nolan Arenado. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at third. Bregman on at first with 2 down. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Pirates nothing. Base is empty, 1 away. Ke'Bryan Hayes will hit next. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. 1 out, base is empty.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner.
Absolute
Gotta be pretty
stud.
courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that
Fires in time. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I knew it.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Getting tired.
Majinski back to work.
That
And he hits
was
a ground
stupid.
ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider
Pay
like that
attention,
one can
dude.
be tough to get in the
He was
air.
tired
Good
at
downward
40
break on that
pitches.
one.
Elliott Rock now at the plate.
He was going to throw something out of the zone. You know better. Oh.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time.
That took forever.
Great effort there. Man launched a homer in his most recent game.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive.
Later, bro.
And
Oh,
that
just
one
missed
is
it.
off the top of the wall. Into
Just
second with
missed
a
it.
double, and they've got something brewing now. Well, Singy, he
I thought
is
that was
locked
gone.
in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's squared up that baseball
Just hit on the
tells
yellow.
me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, runner at second. Here's Alex Bregman. He's trying for third in the dirt, blocked. And he steals third without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
I only need 100 more to tie the record.
That one hit to right. Laureano settles underneath it.
I'm not fast enough. Not fast enough yet.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Nolan Arenado up next for the Red Sox. Arenado with some impressive production lately. Up the middle, Gorman. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead at 3-0. Elliott Rock, the next Pirate to hit. Suwinski leads off first with one away. To short, could be two. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate, Jay Mann.
Up by 1.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Alex Bregman. Nobody out. Runner at first. There goes the runner. Hayes. First out in the top of the 8th. One out. Runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Nolan Arenado. Mann leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, one out. Rock, the next to hit.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Red Sox leading
Oh
it
no,
by
yeah.
2.
It wouldn't be considered a hit. Never mind.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Man.
That dude
And
is
the
fast.
Pirates with only one out left.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Williams, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
He's going 3.
In safely.
No, he
It's
didn't
a
go.
double, and his 2nd hit.
Wastes no time there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Yeah, when he missed the ball, I thought he was going 3.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
A swing and a soft liner. That's the ball game. Man was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
All right. 3 for 4 with a triple, single, RBI, run, and stolen base. 5 for 8, a home run, 4 RBIs for the series. 5th in the AL with 72 runs, 5th in the AL with 139 hits. Yes, sir. 4 for 5, 1 for 4, 0 for 2. Freaking Duran with another triple.
Jay Mann getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one misses. And that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the Red Sox lead 1. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Mann playing up the middle at short.
Down by 2.
Batting in the cleanup spot. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Lifted
I shouldn't have moved.
Left field, pretty well struck. Kepler under it. He's got it, and that'll do it.
Shouldn't have moved the bat.
1 left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a slow roller. Man. On the run, sends it over to first.
I got confused for a second.
1 out, bases empty.
Holy hell.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Inside move to second. He's safe.
Keep messing around.
Two on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Squares and gets it down the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good job.
As a run scores. Jay Mann getting
by
ready
1.
to hit. 1 for 3.
Way too early. Holy hell.
Foul ball.
Would that come in at 83?
Here's your 1.
Why'd I swing at that? What the hell am I doing? You're falling apart, bro.
That one drifts inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Up and in, 2-2.
It's making me nervous.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Wow, wow, wow.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Moretta picks over. Man, back on a dive.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runner takes off. Hit in the air, right field. Laureano trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
You put me into a double play, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You knew I wasn't lying.
Devers, the runner at third. Man over at second with 1 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Ollie Wondercracker. All of a sudden the duck hunt music comes on.
The Pirates down to their final strike.
Whoa.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Man, with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Alright, 2 for 5 with 2 singles, 2 runs, stolen base, 11 for 13 with a home run and 4 RBIs for the series. 3 for 4 last game, 33 stolen bases, first in the American League. 69 and 55. Alright, 3 for 4, 2 for 3, 1 for 3. FedEx. FedEx has arrived. The Yanks. The damn Yanks. Come on, no whammies. Give me something I can use. I actually like the way those look, but I'm not going to downgrade my gloves. I like that, it's pretty clean. Oh no, that was the last one. Gain a boosted contact when leading off. These are the last two we need. Quick and easy, high risk, high reward. The Yanks. Time to sling some weight, you know what I mean?
J-Man getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. J-Man digs in now.
We really need to win these two games.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not
Reyes to second. There's one.
And that's not going to get it done.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
That was a good pitch to swing at. I just need to square it up.
So two down. Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
I'm by two already.
Get on the ground to short. Man. Slings to first. That's the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. One out, bases empty. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a
lays out and makes the play.
Can't be mad. I know who's out there.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. I think you could make a pretty strong case that the most famous sports name in the world is the New York Yankees. It's a franchise that resonates across the globe probably more than any other. Everyone's heard of the Yankees because of the length of that history. To first, one up, one down.
And that Yankee hat, I mean, it's all over the place. Moms at the supermarket, music videos. You just look and you're going to see one just about every day. But to wear that hat for real on the field, something that's very special.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB.
Later, dude.
Now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. An absolute smash to left. His 23rd of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
I love how between the pitcher and the hitter, they both have the double letters in their first name and long ass last names.
2-2-2. On the ground, could be two. The throw to second. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far
I've
from
never
routine.
seen Jason spelled that way
They
before.
make tough plays look simple.
2 S's.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Come on, give me something.
And he deals. And another ball. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now this is a rocket
right
to
to
left.
him.
And there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
You ain't kidding.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores. It's
I wish he would have went the third.
Drive in the run and tie it back up. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
I just scratched the hell out of my eye by accident. That hurt.
We're in extras here. Now up as the Yankees DH, Yoan Moncada.
Right over our heads.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That's bad. Gone.
Told you.
That one felt good, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
It's almost like you can recognize a pattern.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
One for 4 with a solo home run in the 7th. Oh, 2 for 5, 1 for 3, 1 for 3.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Mann. Mann with a homer in his last game.
You say so.
And that one is lifted.
I don't know why I
in the
moved
air.
my bat.
Bellinger. And that's the 3rd out. And the Red Sox leave 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here is Yoan Moncada.
It's really annoying when you don't win the games you know that you really, really need. Oh.
Out to short. Mann. Tosses across to first, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Two on, 2 outs.
Still up by 1.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the
Way
speed
too early.
differential between the fastball and that pitch, really
That's the
hard
pitch
for a
I'm
hitter
looking
to get
for.
on time with it.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back,
Get
and
the
you
fuck
can't
outta here.
forget it. His 2nd home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1 out, bases full. Mann went deep in his most recent game.
Come on, don't be something stupid. Come on.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one almost got him. Bases loaded, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Why'd I move up?
Could be two. To Volpe at second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Why'd I move up?
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning
right on top of the
double
ball.
play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Alex Bregman. Runner on the move. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. His 21st of the year, and they add on. It's 8-0.
First time I've heard that. Throw it back. That's funny. Hey, Don.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
On the ground to third. They get the force. They limit the damage here.
I need to hold up just a second longer before I swing right there.
No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
See, I only use the cards that I had doubles of for my tires.
Up next to the Red Sox, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throws. One down. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield. Base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 11-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself.
Well, at least we got one.
Man, had a sensational showing in the
We needed both, but we got one.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
All right, 2 for 5 with a home run, single, 4 RBIs, 3 runs, and a stolen base. 3 for 9 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for the series. Second on the Red Sox with 79 runs. Three for 5 with a home run, 3 for 5, 2 for 4. All right. I think it said the Orioles next. Pretty sure. Yep. Baltimore. I don't have any packages, right? No, we just opened one.
J-Man, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. One out, base is empty. On the ground. Throw to first in time.
It's funny, it's raining in the game just as it actually starts raining outside. That's funny.
Digging in, J-Man. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set
Surprised
a new
with how dark
career high
that
for
cloud
RBIs
is.
in a
It
season.
just started raining. It was sitting over us for a while.
That one the other way.
Get down.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Boston strands a pair. Scoreless after 1. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back inside Fenway Park.
I want to see what that pitch was.
Half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
It sounded like it came off the inside of my bat, and it didn't look inside to me at all.
It feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This
Yeah,
rain
sure did
is
cut it
not
inside.
letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
All tied
Now the
up.
third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That one is absolutely belted. That's
Here
down.
we go.
One hops off the wall. Here comes the throw, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now, Jay Mann.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Late swing fouled off. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Line drive. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that
I feel
at
kind of
all.
robbed after that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Matt McLain.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Orioles 4 and the Red Sox 3. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed.
Nope.
To the right side.
Oh, he got
into
through.
the outfield base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the order now. Now batting Jarren Duran.
I need you to pull one of those triples out of your ass,
The
brother.
outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
I need one of those triples.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
One for 4 with a single. Not the greatest of games. 2 for 4 with a home run. 1 for 4. 1 for 4. 1 for 5.
Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching.
Friggin'
You know
knuckleball.
It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the Green Monster. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on
Good
it.
thing
And
that was
when
a
you can
sinker.
rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Good thing it was a sinker.
1 out, runner at second. Alex Bregman now at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Throw, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Man on third. Bregman at first. One gone. On the ground, could be two. The flip, there's one. Out. And that's two. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. So they're all loaded up. Jordan Westburg digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Up by 3.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I thought that was a knuckle. That's the only reason I did not swing at it. And there's the knuckle, and I almost swung at it.
1 out, base is empty.
Damn it. Ooh. That's my first home run off a knuckleball. Hell yeah.
He sends it out of here. That's his 50th career homer, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
Screw you in that bullshit pitch.
Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
2 on, 2 outs.
Up by 6.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one is hammered.
Oh, that was
right
cool.
field. That's back. And gone.
That was cool. Just as I hit that, I caught a flash of lightning out of the corner of my eye from outside.
He's been red hot.
That was cool.
Swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Oh, it is pouring out now. As soon as I hit it, I saw a flash. That was really cool.
A changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
I wish I could clip that, but I don't have a face cam.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jay Mann. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
13-1. Ouch.
In the
And
air
I'm
to
underneath
left
it.
Center, Steer makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox out front. It's 13-1.
Ouch.
1 out, base is empty. Jay Mann, the next to hit. Contreras goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. 2 gone.
It's like they're trying to paint the corners now. Skirt the pitch. I mean, I would be too.
Orioles
but...
an out away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. The Orioles down to their final strike. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Just ripped
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Spencer Steer.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Hit to right, and that should do it. I got it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. Man had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
All right, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, a double, 5 RBIs, 2 runs and a stolen base. 4 for 9, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs for the series. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs over the last 3 games. 71 and 57. Let's see. 2 for 5 with 2 home runs. That's 4. 3 for 4, 2 for 5.
J-Man, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going.
That's got to be demoralizing as a pitcher. Because I bat after Devers usually. That means he's cranking a home run and I'm getting up and I'm hitting a home run.
Coming your way next.
And then we did it again.
So digging in, J-Man. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Down by 2 already.
And
way too early.
Offering is fouled off.
And I didn't.
Man went off for 2 homers in
Sometimes
his last
this doesn't
game.
move, even though I know I'm moving my stick. Maybe I'm.
And that one hammered back there.
Okay.
Get out of town.
I was gonna say maybe it's because I'm trying to move it too late.
And we're level. It's 2-2.
Wow, and then I hit a tighter.
Clutch swing right there, and now anything can happen in this game. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
I wasn't expecting it.
For Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Oh, would they?
On the ground right side. There's one. And that's all they'll get. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Wow, is it
First and
pouring out?
second, 2
Holy
outs.
shit.
Here's Alex Bregman.
My damn patio's flooded already.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they get Bregman for the out. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Boston strands a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're...
Throws across the diamond, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 2. 1 out, bases empty. Hand up.
Oh, I didn't mean to call timeout.
Wells with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That one ripped right center field. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
I wanted 3 on that one.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Do not line out. For the love of the holy God.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. Tapped out in front of the plate. Whips it to Mountcastle. And they get Bregman for the out.
They get back.
So a runner at 3rd. 2 men out. Here's Nolan Arenado. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one is lifted in the air. Holiday.
Cheese and rice.
And that is the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2. So 2 down, and stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That ain't gonna do it.
And this one
it went right through his hand.
Around second is Devers.
He's gonna go.
And he's got a
Nope,
double,
he stayed.
his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Just missed it.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Mountcastle steps on
Good
the bag
try.
himself. Ball game. Man with a valiant job in defeat. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
4 for 4, a home run, singles, 2 RBIs and a run, 8 for 13, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs for the series. Tied 4th in the AL with 151 hits. One for 4, 1 for 3, 1 for 4.
Jay Mann comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Baltimore Orioles squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mann getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. What a play. Inning over.
Wow.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
First and second here, no outs.
Down 3.
The shortstop takes the ball. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To first, maybe a 2-ball.
That's not going to
Goes
do
to
it.
Henderson. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. Up the middle. And that is that.
Watch your head.
1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox nothing. 2 out, space is empty.
Down 1. All junk.
Up the middle. Oh, great.
Guy's gonna
grab
get
on
me
the
again.
dive. Throws from his knees.
That little
and that's a
fucker.
great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
He's like, remember all the times you keep throwing me out? Payback's a bitch.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Bregman, glove flip to second. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
What would you know about pressure?
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Swung on, belted. That's back there.
Right to him.
And
God.
that ends the inning.
I was hoping I was going to just hit
Nice
the wall
work
with that
from
one.
the Baltimore pen there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Out to short, man. Throws to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Rafaela will hit next.
Come on, Ramp.
He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Winning run stands at second.
I was going to say a solid single would get us the win, but
Hit to
dude on
right,
second's
and
got
that
9
ought to do
speed.
it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Man, with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
0 for 4. 8 for 17, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs for the series. First in the AL with 43 doubles. 1.3 OPS, 27 home runs, 94 RBIs, 71 and 59. 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 2 for 4, 1 for 4. The whole team didn't play very well this whole series. So it wasn't just me. Take a look at standings. Six games behind. +3 in the wild card. 2 behind the Mariners. They're 3 games out. Friggin' Nationals stacked this year. 80 and 51, 85, 46, 85, 46. There was just a big crash of thunder, and with my headset on, it sounded like it came from the game. Alright, 71 and 59, 6 games behind still. We're 6 over the last 10 on a losing streak. 460, 155, 0 streak, 27 home runs, 94. Starting to get to crunch time. See if we're gonna make the playoffs. But overall, it wasn't a bad day in the box. We didn't do very bad as a team. It kind of started to slip here at the end. Those last 2 games, those last 2 series actually. But overall, it was a good day in the box. All right, but That is going to do it for me today for day 8 of Season 2 of MLB The Show. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I want to thank everyone in chat, stopping in. Thankfully, we didn't get cut off from the weather. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. Hope it was a good one, and I will catch you on the next one.